Today for DPA, our focus is on participating safely. We're going to be active here in the classroom, but what does it look like when we participate actively? I'll have you turn to your partner and have a 1-minute conversation right now about what it looks like and what it feels like when we're active in the class. Have students conference with their partner, each speaking uninterrupted for up to 1 minute to share their knowledge of success criteria for active participation. Following partner discussions, consider having pairs share their responses to the class. Consider recording correct responses on poster paper for future reference. Throughout the lesson, continue to draw students' attention to the identified criteria for success. To get warmed up and to increase our heart rates, let's get started with simulated game. Divide the students into 2 groups and divide the activity area into 2 sections. An outside ring or lane where students can complete laps around the activity area, and an inside area where they can perform a variety of fitness activities. Consider marking the area off with pylons. Group A performs a locomotor activity around the outside of the activity area, while Group B gets their legs ready for the big game the next day. After 30 seconds, the groups switch activities. Students will switch between the 2 activity areas 3 times, once for each of the 3 periods of a hockey game. For the first period, Group A marches around the activity area, while Group B performs B-hops in the center of the activity area. After 30 seconds, the groups switch activities. For the second period, Group A speed walks around the activity area, while Group B performs coffee grinders in the middle. For the third period, Group A bounds around the outside of the activity area, while Group B does X jumps in the middle. Consider writing the sets of activities on the board for student reference throughout the warm-up. Prior to the activity, inspect the activity area for safe traction and eliminate potential hazardous conditions. Remind students to be cautious when moving and to be aware of the personal space of others. If using the classroom, consider moving furniture to the perimeter of the room and outline the activity area using masking tape, keeping a safe distance between the furniture and the boundary line. Now we'll get active with getting ready for the big game mission. Remember, in your groups, you can complete the mission in any order, but you must stay together as a group. Throughout the activity, be sure to refer students to success criteria for active participation. Divide students into groups of 4 to 6 and give each group the game preparation mission sheet. Groups must stay together and perform each mission task as a group as quickly as possible. Each group member must perform each mission task to the best of their ability. Inform the groups that they may work on the mission task in any order they choose. Check that each activity is spread out to minimize interference from other activities. For a demonstration of the mission activities, see the video on the curriculum page of the MLSE Shape Up website. Let's cool down with goal scorers stretch. Students gradually decrease their heart rate to a resting rate by moving around in the activity area in a variety of ways. Students will start off bounding as if skating, then shuffle, then move to a brisk walk, and finally a slow walk. When the teacher calls out, "Goal scored by" student name, students stop when they hear their name, and that student leaves the class in a stretch for 10 to 15 seconds. The class resumes moving around the activity area, changing the type of locomotion as directed by the teacher. To consolidate the lesson, have students return to their seat and with their partner reflect on their demonstration of active participation using the success criteria identified at the start of the lesson.